Welcome to day 3 of the timeline shift, and today's topic is one of my most favorite topics to talk about. And the reason it's one of my most favorite topics is because I had my own issues around this for so many years. They still crop up periodically, but what I will tell you absolutely is that this is one of the main issues that comes up over and over and over again with my clients. And when we can blast through this and get to the other side where there is freedom, when we can get to that freedom, you're going to feel like a different person. So the topic is money and how we engage with money. It's a very emotionally charged issue. There's a lot of generational, ancestral, familial issues around money. There's a lot of guilt. There's a lot of shame. When you release that, everything changes for you. This is something that I realized working with my clients over the years, that when you release guilt and shame, and actually it's guilt and shame in so many areas of life, when you release that guilt and shame, you open up your field and you raise your vibration, you shift to a whole nother level. So today's task is a worksheet. There are 7 questions on there. Answer them to the best of your ability. You can go as in-depth as you want, or just to stay as high level as you want. But drop the answers in the group under guide 4, which is going to be day 3, guide 4. Drop your answers in there, and this will help me create a super powerful activation for this evening session. And this evening, I want to talk about the kind of relationships people have around money, the kind of impact it has on people, and more than that, what happens when you're free of feeling that. Now, make no mistake, what we're doing tonight is going to be really helpful for you, but we can shift our frequency in a split second. It's sustaining it in the long term where the challenges come in, which is why you may want to continue doing some work with somebody like me or somebody else so that you can hold that higher frequency. You can sustain that, because it's like having a dopamine hit. It's like going to a Tony Robbins event. You feel good for a few days and then you come back down. Having somebody there who can hold that space for you, who can remind you that you're so much more than your bank account, becomes the difference that makes the difference. I learned a few years back, I heard so many times, like, money is a terrible master but a wonderful servant, and I didn't really understand it. And I'm just going to put it in the simplest terms in case you've struggled with that too. If you've ever found yourself saying, I can't afford that, you are making money your master. Why? Because you're taking something that is man-made. We weren't born into this earth. Go back, to the inception of humanity. We weren't born with money. We created money. It's a man-made creation. And we've become, I'm going to use the word enslaved to thinking that money is the defining factor, that if we don't have money, we can't have things. It's saying that money is more powerful than you, that you are not a resourceful being. You are a resourceful being. If you are of sound mind, and if you're here listening to this, you are capable, you are competent, you've managed to learn how to listen to the video, use the internet, sign up for this course, take care of yourself. You can learn how to make money. You can create money. You are not a victim of circumstance. Circumstance does not define a person. It reveals who they are. That is a paraphrase from John Allen's As a Man Thinketh, a highly recommended book. So today you've got the 7 questions. Answer the questions, put them in the worksheet underneath the day 3. And tonight we're going to have some powerful conversations about how to release guilt and shame around money. The more detail you put in your answers, the more I can tailor the activation tonight to reflect what everybody here needs most. And remember, this is the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more we can do, and it's about choosing you first and foremost, not making money your master, making money your servant. I'm looking forward to seeing you tonight, and I'm looking forward to having your answers. It's goodbye from me for now, and I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.